What's going on, everybody? Slender here, and we've got the new update. It just came out today. I think, what is that, a new emote? What the heck? Anyway, we've got the update here. There's a lot of money to be made, so I'm going to get right into it. We're going to start looking at different things that you should be doing right this second to take it full advantage of this event and start making money right away. So let's get right into it. So number one, you're going to want to be taking all of your stored up BOEs, BOP, legendaries, and epics that you're not using, that you can't sell, old stuff that you've outgrown, all that stuff. You're going to want to grab it and you're going to want to salvage it. So I'm going to show you guys all the stuff that I have. I've just got inventories full, storage is full of stuff. And I'm just gathering it all together right now. And I'm going to salvage every single bit of it. And what we're going to be gaining is a bunch of these right here. Legendary ones. These are the fragments. Completely different than the purple and blue rare ones called scraps. Fragments are the only ones that you can sell on the market. Okay. This is not a guide on how this process works. I have a great one that you guys can watch if you want to check it out to get more information about what salvages into what these can be used for, what the purple and blue ones can be used for. I go into great detail on all of that. But right now, this is a straight making money video. If you're hurting for money and you've got a bunch of stuff just sitting there collecting dust, this is what this video is about. So if you need experience, if you need to get some legendary materials, if you need to do any of that stuff, you can do that. You can't do experience with these, but you can turn them into materials. You can turn them into extra gypsum cast. You can turn them into, you can use them to craft 598 to 600. There's a bunch of different stuff that you could use these for, but one of them today, we're going to use them for making money. All right. And I'm going to show you how to get all these. So I am getting all of my stuff together that I'm not using, that I've just, like I said, has just been collecting dirt, literally. I already have all my good stuff locked, just in case I grab the wrong thing. All the stuff that I want to keep, I locked, so I don't run the risk of, salvaging it. That wouldn't be good. So we're going to start with this. And then I'm just going to start, quickly salvaging it. I'm going to speed up the video so you guys can see how much things I end up with. First things first. If you have an item that is a named item from a dungeon, if you salvage it, you're going to get materia back. Again, I have a video on that. It goes over all the details of it, but materia you cannot sell. It is bound on pickup. So we're going to salvage that, and we're going to get some kind of materia. Whatever dungeon it came from, it's going to give you that materia. So that came from Laz, gave me Laz materia. This is bound on pickup. You use these to craft named items. Again, that's another video. For this video, we're going to salvage stuff that does not give us materia, and I might hit a couple here and there that drop materia, but for the most part, we're going to be getting a bunch of those fragments. If you salvage a piece of armor, you're going to get an armor fragment. If you salvage a piece of legendary or a weapon, you're going to get weapon fragments. Salvage a piece of legendary gear or jewelry, you're going to get one of these. Life staffs, fire staffs, are going to get these infused arcane fragments. And then any tools, or not tools, but like fishing poles, spears, anything with engineering, you're going to get these fragments, and you could sell them. And people are going to be buying them up like crazy right now. Some of them are going for 200 a piece. Okay, so a lot of money to be made, but you have to do it right now. That's the thing. In a couple days, these are going to go down to probably 20 gold a piece, if that. But right now, there's some that are 200. When you go to salvage, if you want to see whether it's going to drop materia, or Asmodeum, or a perfect salvage fragments, you just look right here. So that other piece that I was going to do, which I'm still going to, it shows that it's going to give you. Here we go, right here. It was Asmodeum, but this one is runic leather. So this is something that somebody has crafted. So when you salvage it, you're going to get really good materials that you can also sell before the prices start tanking. So if it's something that somebody crafted, that's a dungeon item. That's also a dungeon item. Yeah, so here we go. Tempest Guard Helm? Why is that salvaging into Asmodeum? What? No. One Asmodeum. Okay, so it doesn't have to be crafted. I'm learning so much stuff. Okay, well, let's dig into this a little deeper, shall we? So Cold Claw, that's going to be a materia thing. Yep. Here we go. So this is going to salvage into a perfect salvage engineering fragment, umbral shards, and 3 gold. This one, same thing. Unless it is something that was crafted, and apparently the Tempest armor or something. Tempest guard helm? Yep, that's going to give you Asmodeum and a perfect salvage. So, like I said, there's a ton of money to be made right now, folks. A ton of money. Perfect salvage and Asmodeum. So just check. Check before you salvage it if you want to see, you know, is it going to be materia? Is it going to be, you know, armor scraps or armor fragments? Also, I need to mention that things that will not give you a perfect salvage as of right now, and I don't know if this is intentional, I don't know if it's a bug, but legendaries that will not give you a perfect salvage are things that you get from the Gypsum cast, the Outpost Rush rewards, war stuff, and I think that's it. None of those things will give you a perfect salvage, even if it's legendary when you salvage it. So don't waste those. Let's see if it's a bug first, you know, and make sure before we waste our you know, very valuable stuff. So do not salvage anything if you know it's from OPR, war, a Gypsum cast item, none of that stuff. Just hold on to it for now until we at least, you know, until we get some clarification. All right, so make sure you don't make that mistake. All right, so I'm all done. There's still a couple things here and there that I want to, you know, do this with and salvage and get them on the market, but let's go see how much money we're going to get. Now, with the armor fragments, these ones, you're going to have a chance to make some good money while Asmodeum is still expensive, because Asmodeum is sitting at 274 right now. Okay, so it hasn't begun to drop down yet. So with your armor, with these armor fragments, they're anywhere from 45 to 50 gold a piece right now. It would be smarter to turn them into Asmodeum. Okay, and you just do that right here. And this brings me to my next thing. The Azoth is going to start going up in price, because look what I have to go through to make these. I'm going to be going through quite a bit of Asmodeum to get all these materials. So right now, what you want to do is get on the market right now while people are selling these at the wrong price, and get on here and start cranking out as much Asmodeum as you can before people figure this out. Okay, this is going to be huge, but you got to do it now. Okay, do it right this second. Stop what you're doing, go to your marketplace and buy all the infused armor fragments you can that are less. So it's 3. It takes 3 to make 1 Asmodeum. Okay, so if they're 60 gold, buy them. All right, because that's 180 gold a piece, right? But you could be turning them into Asmodeum. And once the armor fragments go up in price, you know, where it just doesn't make sense to do it anymore, you're going to start selling your armor fragments for a lot of money. They're going to start, either the Asmodeum's going to go up. I don't know how that's going to work. It's going to be interesting, to say the least, you know, because I just don't know. Is it going to level itself out? Is Asmodeum going to stay the same price and these armor fragments going to go down in price? Or, you know, how's that going to work? So we'll just watch the market, but regardless, you're going to want to capitalize and make money, you know, while you can. So the jewelry fragments, like you're about to see, those are all cheaper. So just figure out the conversion and figure out which way you want to go. Okay, make sure you don't make the wrong move. So make sure you know how many jewelry pieces it takes to make one, you know, whatever it is you're making here, and just do the math and make sure it works. All right, so there you go, guys. This is going to be a good money maker, but you have to, you know, get in there and start doing it now while you can, before either Asmodeum tanks in price, or just, like I said, just keep an eye on it and figure out what's the best move. Should I sell the fragments or should I make the materials? But right now, as I speak, this stuff is going to start changing in price drastically, and we're going to see a pretty big shift, you know, between prices here. It was already at 274 about 5 minutes ago. So get your butt in gear and start making some money. Infused Arcane, we have 21 of those, so we're going to put them at 184. And then 9 of the infused jewelry. Those are at 200 a piece, so man, jewelry is going to be pretty hot, you know, salvaging those. Those are selling pretty good, so that's 9 times 200. We ended up giving 7 Asmodeum, 6 Phoenix Weave, and a Runic Leather. So Asmodeum's 264. It's only going to go down from here. So we'll get rid of those 2. So 7 times 263. So our grand total ended up being 25,000 in a matter of minutes. Now I know that's not like 25,000 per minute you're making, but it's just cleaning out your storage. Remember that video I made when the Iron Guardsman insignias were selling for a bunch, and I seen some comments where people were just like, wow, I've been sitting on this forever, thank you so much. Well, some people may not know that these legendary ones are the only ones that are that are sellable. They're not bound to you, but the purple and the blue ones, these are. So you're going to use these for different things. These are BOP, but all those legendaries aren't. So that is going to be one quick good money maker, but you have to do it now because prices are already dropping, because I had already made a video, you know, saying this is what was going to happen. And then the other big money maker right now is getting to the Maestro level for the event reputation immediately and selling these. So getting this quest line done and getting to Maestro as soon as possible should be your main objective after you start clearing out your inventory. If you're just trying to make money. If you're not trying to make money, there's a bunch of other stuff to be doing. But if you're trying to make money, you need to hurry up, level to Maestro so that you can sell these patterns. They are not bound to you. They will sell for a lot of money in the beginning, only in the beginning. The prices are going to start dropping within hours, guys. So you have to act now. You have to do it quick if you're trying to make some money. And that is going to be a good way to make money. I wouldn't spend any of the tokens on the food until you get all these and just start racking them up and banging them out so that you can get them on the market fast. All right. So those are going to be the two main things to make money right now. A couple other things are legendary fish, because people are going to be able to craft their own, you know, fish mount thingies. And I imagine that the fish are going to be like a pretty hot commodity in the beginning. I don't know this one for sure, but I'm pretty sure that fish are going to be a decent way to make money, the legendary fish, because now you can mount them and they look badass. They look so cool. And one other thing that you can start selling right now and make a pretty decent amount are the music pages. So those music pages are a hot commodity right now because people want different songs. People want, you know, they just want to level up their music and they want to gather all the sheets. You've got your completionist. So right now, in the very beginning, the music pages are going to be a good thing to sell as well. So the number two, first, you want to open up all of your armament caches because they're going to have music pages in them. Another way is aptitude chests going forward are going to have the music pages. And also doing elite chess runs are going to give you a bunch of pages too. So if you see a world tour, jump on it. If you know the routes, and I have a couple videos on them. They're pretty outdated though, but you can solo a lot of these elite areas and just run in and grab the chest. And the chest you can now open, I think it's twice a day. So definitely something to think about, for sure. And start grabbing up those music pages because people are selling them and people are buying them. But again, this is brand new, so it's not going to last very long. Just another one of those things that you just got to capitalize on in the beginning. If you're interested in making money, again, there's better things to do with the music, but if you're trying to make money, this is another way. Look at that. You can make money. Now, I don't know if people are really buying them at 10,000, but I'm going to find out. And if they do, I will let you know. And I will be putting together a more detailed, in-depth guide on, how to find music, the best places to go. If there's any other ways to find music pages, then it'll be in the video. All right. And I will, like I said, this video is just something right away that I can get out to you guys immediately so you don't lose out. But I'm sure I'll find some more ways of making good cash right now, since this is the beginning of a pretty big update. And, I'll be making a better one. So for right now, get this stuff done to get a little coin in your pocket. So if you guys have any questions about anything I just discussed, or where to find these videos on how these other mechanics and new systems work, let me know. Leave a comment, hit me up on my Discord, and I'll answer your guys' questions. I'm trying to get caught up on my comments. It's becoming a pretty full-time job at this point, but I still do it, and I love answering all your guys' comments, even the trolls, even the haters. I love every single one of you, and that's gonna do it. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and you have a great day.